Welcome, Aquarius. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your Spirit Message bonus reading. The intention of this reading is to support your ability to anchor into the present moment. This is something I do in order to amplify my gratitude for what it is that I have, with the intention of attracting more. So the intention of this reading as a timeless reading, free of any astrological markers, is that when you find this reading, it will be useful to you. I want to thank all of you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting on my channel. It is so important that I be able to grow my content and that I feel heard and supported. And I can't thank all of you enough for the support that you provide me. So I want to get started, Aquarius, with your overall energy for the month, and I've been moved to read the bottom card. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. As a Capricorn, I love the Eight of Pentacles because it's beautiful, balance, hard work, focus on not only something that you love, but it can also be hard working on yourself, really building up, getting to know who you are, polishing your skills and crafts, or a particular craft, so that you can elevate your offering to a level of quality, of excellence, of beauty. And this is indicative of this devotion to hard work in such a way that the crafting, the mastering of a skill becomes an act of devotion, becomes an act of love, an act of self-love, but of pride in what it is that you are creating in order to offer to others. In your past, we have the Sun card, the Justice card, and the Empress card. Well, Aquarius, goodness, this is a time of really, I'm almost feeling vindication for the incredible amount of work, love, creativity that you have put not only into correcting some imbalance in your environment, in the social environment, but also having done so in alignment with your joy and pleasure. This is you really enjoying the social work that you do, enjoying your activism, enjoying your attention to the harmony, the growth, the balance of the social order, and actually finding personal love and pleasure and joy in your work. This is absolutely beautiful, because as you find pleasure and joy in really falling into, opening up to your natural talents, your natural abilities, your associations that come out of a place of a simpler, more innocent life, you are also illuminating the nature of our social work, the nature of our love and joy and pleasure in being able to playfully and beautifully harmonize our environments, elevate and generate more and more resources as nature is, as the artist is your model. This is a card of so much joy, so much balance, and so much upliftment in your ability to model this for others, that I would be supremely interested to know what some of you are working on. So please comment to me if you can. This is supremely a benefit primarily to Mother Earth. Your efforts are being received by the environment, by the literal environment, the oceans, the planets, the plants, The trees, the solar system is benefiting. Our environment is benefiting from your work and your understanding of the necessity of this work now. In your present, we have the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the King of Cups. Tremendous amount of balance. This is the key here. It's interesting because you are really looking at not only the ways in which you can contribute to a better balance of resource development and sharing in your world, in the world, but you also are understanding that this is about making space for receiving in your life. And this is part of the message of the Sun card. It's also in alignment with the Empress card, that you are resourcefulness itself. You are creativity itself, and you are practically productive. But how to receive those benefits so that you are having your needs met is part of the inspiration, part of the understanding that you are enjoying. And it is helping bring an emotional maturity that is not often associated with Aquarius in general. This is you opening up your heart. You're known for your hard work. You're known for your intuition and creativity. But the ability to open up your vulnerabilities, to share your hardships, to express and inform others about the path that you have undergone, to understand yourself better, to recognize that your vulnerabilities, your weaknesses are in fact the very strengths that you can contribute to the resilience of others, to the survival, the thriving of others. This is beyond surviving, this is thriving. And this is a tremendous gift that you are able to give to others at this time. You are naturally being supremely recognized and rewarded for your efforts. People understand that you are fighting, you are struggling in a struggle that has not ended, that may not even, we are not even clear about what the end point will be. But you are being recognized for your efforts and for the victories that you are able to achieve. The King of Pentacles and the Hermit card, as well as the Seven of Swords, are in your immediate future. These cards are looking more familiar to me. The Hermit card is something I feel, although it's associated with Virgo, I feel it is something that is very natural to your character. The ability to draw in, to retreat from the social order on an individual basis so that you can honor your need for your quest for answers within. As someone who represents for me, Aquarius, the model of inner authority, this is a card that allows you to fuel that beautiful inner authority that has you in touch with not only the need for justice in the world, the need for balance in our lives, but also with the joy, the authority that only you can speak for you. And that authority to speak for others comes from and rests on this ability to honor those teachers you respect, those authorities you respect, to cultivate that inner authority, which you are obviously able and willing to share with others. You are working methodically. You are working slowly and carefully in developing a plan. So the work that you're doing at this time is going according to a plan that you are continuing to research, make new connections, explore, and find out new ways to do familiar things. The Seven of Swords indicates to me that you are aware that all the information, all the support, all of your peers, colleagues, or associates don't always have the vision that you have, do not always have the selflessness to understand your initiatives, your moves, sometimes your overall plan, and are maybe surprised at the recognition that you receive, may be surprised at the work that you've been able to be recognized, because it may appear to be obvious to others that you don't work solely for your own benefit. And those that don't understand, maybe find it difficult to understand your motives, and that this is also a result of your hard work in actually addressing those areas of self where you don't feel on clear ground, where you doubt yourself, but rather than pull back as a response, as a sense of insecurity or lack of clarity, you are seeking information, even as you are able to consider the source of the information you receive. You recognize the inability to understand your path, even if you don't always address it, except through the work that you do. This is how you respond to your critics, to those who don't have the best intention for you, is you do the work, and you recognize that those that don't understand your method, your goals, your methodologies of working, your desire to help, support, balance out the resources in the world, work towards distributing that more equitably, can only understand by watching and seeing what you do, not what you say. I'm going to clarify the Six of Wands in the middle of your reading with the Chariot card and the Two of Pentacles. You're actually moving quite explosively onto new ground, into new terrain. And as you do so, you are working incredibly hard to keep up with this contemplation that recognizes that you did things differently in the past. You did it for different reasons than you are desiring to do things now. You are building a better mouse, and that better mouse is to facilitate the contribution and the benefit for all involved. You have been able to harness even those conflicting and contradictory energies within yourself that are often externalized in your world into a clear and focused, highly successful direction. You are achieving your goals. You're achieving them while others are cheering you on now as they see the impact of your efforts, the amount of work you do, your focus and dedication on the work that can appear selfless. You are moving forward better informed about the necessity to address your needs, to articulate your needs as you work for the betterment of the collective. This is such a powerful reading. I think I'm going to finish off right now, Aquarius, with a hummingbird oracle. And here we go. This is called torpor, which kind of means, well, I'll read what it says. Rest your weary wings and replenish your energy for the flight ahead. And this is where I'm sensing the Hermit card is really coming into focus at this time. You are accomplishing so much. You have done so much. You are at the crest of a social movement. You are on the edge of advanced thought. You are working towards the upliftment of humankind in some way, and that can produce a sense of lethargy, of overwhelm, of physical exhaustion. And so, the ability to go within that the Hermit card represents is essential to your nature. It is not just something that you select to do, but it is where you get your answers in order to continue on the path, the divine path that you are on. I'm going to leave it here, Aquarius. I'm going to thank you so much for this beautiful reading. And until next time, namaste.